Hey you guys, this is gonna be a reading on All About Your Next Love, and yeah, basically that's really it, to be honest. Feel free to let me know if you prefer this angle. It's alright, it's not bad. I was so used to doing it the other way, vertical, because one of my favorite tarot readers was doing it that way. What the fuck am I doing there? Oh yeah, there's the deck. So yeah, I might keep this, unfortunately, although maybe fortunately for some of you if you prefer it this way anyway, because I can have my freaking thumbnails displayed this way and not go without a thumbnail just because it's vertical. Anyways, All About Your Next Love. Oh yeah, I'm using the Amor and Psyche thingy deck oracle for the cards you get to pick from, and then the rest are all pre-picked and pre-shuffled. But yeah, cool. Pile 1, All About Your Next Love. Oh, there we go. Pile 2, All About Your Next Love. Cute. Dun dun dun. And then pile 3, All About Your Next Love. That wanted to pop out. Cool. Nice. Okay, pile 1, we have Loving Yourself. Pile 2, we oh god, we have Unrequited Desire. Okay, interesting. Don't take this the wrong way, of course. It may be requited, it may not be currently, but things do get better. Also, these are just the names of the cards anyway. So, and then pile 3, we have Beyond Words. I am gonna read these from the booklet, but yes, please feel free to pick your pile once I get my shit together. There we have it. And then, yeah. Ugh. There we go. Okay, if you've chosen, you've chosen. If you haven't, feel free to pause the video. I'm gonna begin with number 1. Okie dokie. 1. Loving yourself. Well, I mean, self-explanatory really, but you loving on yourself, everything begins from the inside first. So internal love creates external love, basically. So if you want to feel like you're you're attracting your next relationship and things like that, and all of that love you desire to manifest outwardly, it starts from within first. But let's see what this has to say. Number 8. Loving yourself. Oh, I was gonna say first, but oops. Anyways, I am my own better half. Seeing love, the love story. Hand me that mirror, my friend. I need to have a closer look. Ah, friendship. A true friend will hold up a looking glass so that you might see the best parts of yourself. Fortunately, she was able to espy the best part within her through the mirror of friendship, and she loved herself. She loved the way she looked. She loved every inch of her body, mind, and soul. And that love radiated outward, only to come back tenfold. Exactly. Making love, action. Ask a close friend or lover what they love about you. Does that sound too conceited? Well, good. It's healthy to adore and be adored. Ask your loved one what your best qualities are. Don't be shy. Did you know that about yourself? Were you able to see that beauty on your own terms? Take these words to heart and feel good about yourself. Now radiate that love back outward and be sure to return a compliment to your loved one. A relationship is a mirror, after all. Being love, meditation. Think about everything you love about yourself. Hold that vision in your heart. Proclaiming love, affirmation. I love myself wholly and completely. I am whole. I am safe. Oops, I was holding it way too high in the first place, but there we go. Have high standards too. Oh my days. But yeah, it would be lovely for you to actually answer the questions. Loving yourself first, asking close by people you hold close, basically, what they actually love about you. No, it's not too conceited, and again, this does say you can return the compliments. So having a session with your friend where you basically just sit and chat about the best things in yourselves and in each other will probably be very beneficial here, especially 1, in a platonic sense, but 2, also in a romantic sense. So also, if you already have a partner, then this may be key here, or at least, you know, something that makes you feel a bit closer for the moment. But yeah, again, you have to love every inch of your body, mind and soul, and then the love radiates outwards. Let's see what we have here for the rest of your cards. The first ones are from the normal Rider-Waite Tarot, and we have the Sun and also Strength. Sweet. Okay then. Well, okay, both Leo cards. So your next love may be a Leo, or you may have Leo placements, or they may have strong Leo placements at the very least. Or if it's nothing to do with the actual astrological placement, someone here is going to be incredibly strong in the way they possess and also express their love towards you. Basically, it will be out in the open. It will be very clear to absolutely everyone that you are loved by this person, basically, or you will make it very clear. Some of you are very, very good with extravagant, grandiose gestures of love, basically. So you're basically happy to express your love. That's really it, to be honest, and that's relatively healthy. Just be careful of love bombing here, because that's obviously, well, unhealthy, I guess. But also, you know, with love bombing, then once the bombing has happened, after that it's just like you picking up the pieces of when this person leaves you alone for like unnecessary times, and it's just like what, basically. But again, love bombing is not healthy. But for most of you, this just definitely means that, you know, love is abundant here, and it will be shown to you very clearly from the get-go, basically. Ideally it would stay, but you know, we'll see. Last cards. Wow, this is, anyways, next cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, and we have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Really happy relationship here. Queen of Wands is someone who is incredibly confident, very sexy, beautiful, externalizes her power in a very well, romantic and sexual way, for one. But also this does give me more Leo energy, so I think some of you may actually do have anyways, clearly language today is an interesting thing. We did just have a full moon in Leo, so there we have it. But you may be embodying a lot of Leo energy, or you may be, well, again, actually loving yourself here. So externalizing that love outwards, that means that you're taking care of yourself like really well. It's showing as well. So you may be attracting, well, a lot of suitors, basically. And again, be careful who you choose, because love bombing is not fun. But like at the same time, or not at the same time, they're not the same thing at all. But yeah, whatever you're doing, you're attracting people towards you, basically. I hope it's the specific person you have in mind, but I'm just getting that in your next love there will be a lot of love shown, basically. So whoever it ends up being, they will show you that they actually freaking adore you. And I think it will be mutual as well, with the Queen of Wands here and the Nine of Cups as well, I guess. She's sexy, she comes first, she literally puts herself first. And then the Nine of Cups is self-fulfilled happiness. So you being happy and you taking care of yourself is going to attract the, well, you know, the love you desire. But I feel like this is just common knowledge, I guess. So it's very basic, but at the same time, like, it does manifest. That's how it works. Like, you taking care of yourself is how you get more people to take care of you too. That sounded really well, but it is what it is. It's true. Next card we have from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have Justice and also the Three of Fire. Okay, more what's it called, fire energy here, Sun in Aries with this one. But yeah, three of Wands. You may have been waiting, and you may have someone spying on you with Justice, just because of the imagery on this one. But yeah, you could also be attracting a Libra or a, what is this one, Aries. Either way though, it does give me a lot of fire energy in general. So whatever you are doing, it's passionate, it's healthy, but like, you have passion for life, basically, and that's what's attracting more love towards you. The person who will be attracted to you, or who already is in some cases, will be very just. They will know their place, and they will know that, technically speaking, you are the star, you are the sun. Like, you shine, you were meant to take center stage, basically, and they will let you. You've built whatever you're building currently, like the looks, the demeanor, the inside, everything you're doing internally, it's showing out, it's showcasing on the outside, basically. And this person will know that with the Three of Wands here. Like, you've been waiting for the love you deserve, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna showcase itself in a very just manner. And this person will let you, they will literally take care of you, basically. I mean, slightly shocked and surprised face here. Sorry, new angle and all of that jazz. So I don't know what I'm doing with the cards, but yeah, I feel like they will want to take care of you. And for some of you, they're already in your energy and you know, spying, I guess, online if you're posting stuff online. Also, for some of you, you may know them, and for some, you may just have some random person who has found your social media and is now spying. I don't know, but they'll have to come out of the darkness if they want to be with you in the first place, or start anything or whatever. But yeah, next cards we have are from the Spiritual Tarot, and these are just what are they called? They're only major arcana. So we have the Hermit and also the Fool. Nice, cool. Okay, well, what I'm getting from this, it will be a fresh start for both of you, all parties involved, if it's a polyamorous relationship and things like that. But this person may have been single for a while, may have been working on themselves, creating the light in their own lives, and then lo and behold, they see you shining like the absolute star, and they want a piece, basically. And also, it's not just wanting a piece of you, it's also wanting peace with you. This is someone who have done a lot of work on themselves, and they're ready for something new. They're not going to bring past baggage into the new relationship. Basically, they will have worked it out. They'll have their shit together. And to be honest, to have someone like you anyway, they would have to have their shit together. The Queen of Wands here is someone who's done all the work to integrate her shadow already. So she's present, like holy. And again, loving yourself first, the amount of work you would have done to get to this place in the first place is immense, intense. So yeah, whatever, if this person does have baggage, they'll have to drop it to be with you, basically. And they're gonna have to think that through too. And I think that they know what they'll be doing, they know what they'll be choosing. You're not a person that you come across often, basically. One of a kind of energy. So choices, but let's see what the last cards have to say. They're from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Ace of Cups and also the 5, 6, what? The 7 of Wands. Okay, stand your ground, wait, be patient, all of that jazz, because this does speak of patience, to be fair. The 7 of Wands, it's like having the energy to stand your ground still, but being like, ugh, do I really want to do this any longer? Not really, but I have nothing to lose, basically. You have everything to gain from being patient with yourself and with the person that is either on your mind or you're manifesting in the first place, basically. Again, for some of you, this will be a completely new person. For some of you, you're already in a relationship with this person, so take it as it resonates, and if it doesn't, well, you know, choose another pile, or I don't know, watch another video, basically. But yeah, Ace of Cups here, new love. Again, with also the Fool, it does give me the vibe that you may be this person's first love, potentially, or at the very least, it will feel like a very innocent, healthy, happy relationship. And I don't mean like they'll love you like as if they've loved for the first time, because not gonna lie, who the fuck wants to be loved for as if they're being loved for the very first time? That is some of the most toxic and healthy, ugly love you can ever think of. And I don't even want to class it as love, but like when you're young and dumb, I guess, love is a whole different ball game. But this is meant to be for those of you who are actually expecting, because you are patient, the kind of love that it's not just going to sweep you off your feet, but it's going to be grounded and realistic, but also just healthy, basically. And I'm pretty sure it will be, personally. I don't know why I keep saying this as if I'm trying to convince myself that it's going to be healthy, but it will be. That's the thing. This person will have done enough work, and so would have you. Oh, also, I'm getting Leo and Virgo energy here, so but yeah, there's been a lot of signs, so please disregard the signs if they don't make any sense or if they just don't resonate. But yeah, this person would have done all of the work to be with you, and so will you have. It's gonna be a love you share that will feel innocent and healthy, but like in the best way possible, not in the what is it, young dumb love that doesn't even last most of the time anyway. Very rare that it does last, and half the time those people who do make it work, it's because they keep changing personally. So it's like dating a different person all the time, except with the same looks in the same body. So we're all doing exactly the same thing, to be honest, loving people and things like that. It's just some people get to do it with one person and others do it with multiple throughout their lifetime. But either way, kind of still the same thing in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, this is what I have for you. Feel free to let me know if it resonates, all of that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one or the previous one. Thank you. Pile 2, you have chosen unrequited desire, and before someone comes for my head, please, it might not be like what you're thinking it is, but let's see what it has to say. 25. Okay, there we are. Unrequited desire. Through struggle comes strength. Seeing love, the love story. She flung her head in the air and tore off her robes. She let the wind take her to the edge of the sea. She let her body be vulnerable and exposed. She knew, she knew, she knew. The comfort she once felt, the depth of emotion, the power of love. It was gone, gone, gone. Unrequited, no more. And her heart hurt. It was painful, it was hard, but she healed. And she was once again strong. The pain made her stronger than ever before. Making love, action. Take time to cry when you need to. It might not be right now, it might not be for a while, but when the time is right, allow yourself to feel all the feelings of loss. Mourn when you need to mourn. Let it out. Shout it to the heavens, or let the tears stain your pillow. You are stronger than you know, and will be better to have known love by its absence. Welcome healing into your life when you are ready, but first, feel it all. Being love, meditation. Reflect on a loss in your life. What did you gain from the experience? Proclaiming love, affirmation. There is still love. My consciousness is still love. I am safe. Okay, some of you, what I'm getting from this is you may have just exited the relationship, and well, for some this could be like a rebound kind of thing, or for some of you, you're done with relationships, you don't really want love, blah blah blah, all of that stuff. Not to minimize your pain, but at the same time, I've been there, to be honest. You just want to give up, basically, and what is it? You have no desire to feel the way that you felt for another person again, the way you felt for a previous person, feeling used, all of that jazz, overgiving, blah 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 blah. Sorry, I'm just personally done with feeling like this. Ah, shit. But anyways, not that I've had unrequited love per se, but it's just the feeling itself. It's just like, why? But yeah, some of you may be exiting something, and then you're looking for the next best thing, basically, because you don't want to deal with the emotions of this one. Or for some of you, you're not even looking, you're just done, basically. But here we are. Yeah, first cards are from the normal Rider-Waite Tarot, and we have the Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man. Okay, feeling slightly punished, burdened, left out, really, not really paying attention, or at the very least, just not really wanting anything, or you don't know what you want. Some of you are putting yourself in odd positions to figure out what the hell you want to do with your romantic life, and it's kind of working, not gonna lie. So keep doing it, I guess. But also with the Queen of Cups here, she is full of emotion. She has her cup closed here. She's done, yes, but she can open it at any point in time. If she wants to, she will have it. I feel like some of you have immense power in attracting the people you want, but are they the people you need is the question here, basically. Potentially some of you have karma to work out with love relationships. I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting here. But yeah, you may have had karma to work out in relationships over and over again, in terms of working out what is actually good for you. And yeah, feeling safe with the right people, basically. So lessons on vulnerability have been key here, but with the right people, not just with anyone, because not everyone can handle what you have to give. And for some of you, the only reason other people, well, not the only reason, sorry, the one reason why other people cannot handle what you have to give is because they haven't met themselves to the extent you have met yourself. So again, choosing wisely, but I don't want to put all the onus on you, because it's not just you. It takes two to tango, or however many, if it's a polyamorous relationship kind of thing. But yeah, it's just sometimes people aren't ready to receive what you have to give, basically, and that can be their fault. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just, if it's the wrong time, it's also the wrong person. I can't lie. You can't have the right person at the wrong time, because it just doesn't work like that. Like, I don't know, that's just my personal belief. But if you feel otherwise, then good for you. If it works, it works, but most of the time it kind of doesn't. So it's just like, if it's the wrong person, if it's the wrong time, it's everything wrong, but it's not meant to be at the moment, basically. I don't know why I just went on a spiel about that, sorry. But yeah, Sexual Magic Tarot is the next cards, and we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay, whatever is happening, your next relationship will be healthy, but it will be slow. It will be a slow burner. It will be something that comes unexpectedly. Actually, you may actually expect it with the Knight of Pentacles, because this is a knight that you see from miles away. Like, he's a slow dickhead, slow bugger, whatever, you know. But he does have something to offer here, basically. Sorry, the angle is new, obviously, so I'm still trying to figure out how the hell to balance the balance. I'm not balancing anything, but the camera is this way and I'm pointing here, so it's like, anyways, yeah, I don't think there will be a third party here, because there are obviously two people in the Lovers card. I think this is about a choice, but there is a little Cupid here who's about to hit this man so he can actually choose, and he's already looking at the temptation in the card with the girl with the blue hair here. So whatever it is, if this person has been in a relationship before, well, I mean, most likely have been, you know, unless they're seriously young, in which case, well, whatever. But they most likely have been in a relationship before, and they will leave the past behind for you, basically. But again, this relationship will come about slowly. It will be expected, because when it is that slow, it just, you can see it from miles away, basically. So you may begin as friends potentially here, or yeah, actually, fair play, you may have a crush on somebody who is currently a friend. They don't see you in the same light, purely because maybe you haven't admitted that you feel that way. Whatever the case is, it will be slow. For some of you though, if you are pining on someone, sorry, it had to be said like that, who's not showing you any sign of actually wanting to be with you, leave it alone. Honestly, leave it alone. You're saving yourself a lot of heartache by just leaving it alone, because there may be something better coming towards you anyway. And I feel like that's the thing we forget as humans, that there is something better that's always coming towards us. If you don't get what you want, it's because something better is on its way to you. That's fact, always. So if you feel like you're not being appreciated, or you're underappreciated, or you're just not being seen for what you have to offer, basically, leave it alone. Go where your heart, well, where your heart decides. But like, if you are really desiring this person, then you can't really go there. But it's just like, you need to make a decision here to take care of yourself first. And if someone is not, you know, valuing you or showing you what you want to see in your life, basically, in a romantic sense, well, let them miss you. I don't mean like make them jealous and make them pay for anything. I really just mean take your energy away. Sometimes people need to realize your absence. Like, that's when you are, what the fuck did I do? That's when you are most felt, basically. So yeah, sometimes people need your absence to feel like, oh shit, I fucked up. Like, maybe I do need to see this person again. Maybe I need to, you know, fall in love. I don't know, whatever it is. But yeah, absence makes the heart grow fonder and all of that jazz. And if it doesn't, well, it wasn't meant to be in the first place. It do be like that sometimes. Next cards we have are from the shit, what is this? The Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Four of Swords, 4 of air here, and then also 4 of fire, 4 of wands. Okay, well, if you've been bored, if you've been stagnant, I really don't mean stagnant in any sense, but more so if you've been falling for the wrong person and you've been waiting for them to notice them, and all to notice you, sorry, and all of that jazz, and it's just been like, when is my turn to be loved, basically. It's coming. Well, you're coming. But yeah, the person you may be dating next may have a Venus in Aries, potentially. That's very lustful energy there. Well, I hope you mesh well, because it can be overly what is it called, lustful and fast, and not bear any fruit, personally anyway. But yeah, and then this one is Jupiter in what do you call that, Libra. But yeah, anyways, I don't know if the sign would match your situation or not, but either way, these are the signs on these cards. So for some it will resonate, but yeah, 4-4 may be important here. 4-4-4-4 may also be important, but this also seems like a calling for you to ground yourself, to trust yourself, to feel secure in yourself, and to make yourself what is it, like, get out of the box kind of thing. Think outside of the box, all of that jazz. No, the point here is to build your 4 walls securely, and then start building on top of that if you want to get out of the box, basically. So you have to feel secure here, and then the new love will enter your life basically. But yeah, if you have been waiting and you've been like, when is my chance, it's definitely coming, and it's gonna be full-blown and far more than you actually expect it to be, because the Four of Wands, quite frankly, it's literal like marriage material, or that's where it leads. It's the happy card, it's the 1111 card, and all of that jazz that people usually call it. Next cards we have are from the Spiritual Tarot, and we have Death and Justice. Okay, wild. Old relationship, let it die, let it go. Justice, it's meant to be, that's how it's meant to happen. And then also you getting your justice out once you let something go. So for some of you, that will mean once you get rid of the person that you have unrequited feelings for those of you that do have an unrequited love kind of thing, that's exactly when they'll come about. Unfortunate, but it do be like that sometimes. It's when you stop chasing a feeling or a person or a thing, that's when you get it. As always, that is actually the most annoying fucking thing ever. I'm sorry, just thinking in general in my personal life, like there are so many things I've wanted, and then the minute I just stop giving a fuck about them, or people as well, that's always when they freaking come down knocking on the doors, or you know, in your energy, they always want to be there. And if it's not people, then those things just turn up, and you're just like, well, I wanted you last year, not now, what the fuck. But it do be like that sometimes. I've said that 3 times already, sorry. But yeah, for some of you, this is a call to let the past die, or to transform the past basically, because it will bear more fruits than you expected to. For some of you, you should expect a call from someone. No, she doesn't have a phone in her hand, it's just a head in her hand. But there could be a lot of telepathic messages as well being sent left, right and center. And yeah, I don't know, whatever this is though, I'm getting that you should let the past rest. So if it was unrequited love and it felt like a burden, or it still feels like a burden for some of you, I feel like the idea here is to let it go, to close that cup, to shut it down, and to start something new, and to focus on yourself. Ugh, I hate saying that, to be honest, but that's the case almost always. Once you start focusing on yourself, once you start focusing on something else, it's always when the stuff feels like, oh yeah, it's time for me to turn up, it's time for you to make choices in love and all of that jazz and blah blah blah. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here, that if you have had feelings for somebody who wasn't returning those feelings, the minute you stop giving a fuck about them is the minute that they'll start knocking down on your door. Last cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the King of Pentacles and the World. Ta-da! Security and also travel here, potentially. But okay, with your next love, they will be a secure person. They could be a what is that? I was gonna say a fire sign, but I didn't mean a fire sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth sign. That's it. They could be an earth sign. They don't have to be, but they will possess a lot of earth characteristics. So being grounded, someone who has monetary abundance, someone who can actually treat you to the good things in life, basically. Because the World is all encompassing. You know, it could also mean that you meet this person online. For some of you, gives me Uranus energy here, and Uranus is all about you know, online online stuff, originality, just things like that really. What else is there? Chaos. But it doesn't have to be chaotic. I feel like this would be someone who's very grounded. If you have air placements, or just you feel like you're constantly, or not constantly, but relatively lost, or you feel lost, or you can get lost in your mind, I feel like this person will be able to calm you down and ground you really well, or at least express and give you space, basically, where you can actually express how you feel to them, where you can rant and they can just listen, basically, and give you what you need, which is the support you seek, basically. But yeah, what else is there? Your next love will genuinely feel like home. It will feel like you can be outside, inside, wherever you are in the world. It will feel like it was meant to be, and like you found your place, basically. But the thing is, you are your home, first and foremost. So again, wise decisions need to be made here, because if you've been falling for the wrong person with the with the unrequited love here, take it with a pinch of salt, basically. Yeah, the next love is going to feel like it's meant to be, like it was meant to be there, like it was meant to happen. It might be earth-shattering for someone. Oh yeah, earth-shattering here definitely gives me those vibes, King of Pentacles in the World. But yeah, it will be something that you actually feel like showcasing to the world and being like, look at what I found, look at this gorgeous little thing. Obviously, oh yeah, because they're both holding a pentacle. For some of you, this could also mean marriage material, to be honest. Well, actually, yeah, with the Four of Fire, again, it could be, it might turn very serious, this relationship here. But yeah, again, it's a love reading, but it's a reading no less, so take it with a grain of salt. This is what I have. Thank you for being here, and if it resonated, feel free to stick around and watch more. Bye. Pile 3, you've chosen Beyond Words, and this is actually one of my favorite cards in this deck because it's just super beautiful. Not just in terms of like the imagery, but the actual the booklet, what they have to say about it is just gorgeous. But yeah, let's see. Beyond Words, which is 29. There we go. Silence is golden is what it says. But also, if silence is golden, does that mean that words are silver? I'm pretty sure that's an actual saying. But that also makes sense because we have a silver tongue, the saying. I don't know why I'm stressing on this, but yeah, silver tongue, that means silence is golden. But that's kind of pretty cool, to be honest. I don't know, just language itself being a cool thing. But yeah, Beyond Words, silence is golden, seeing love, the love story. She didn't need to ask her what? She didn't need to ask her where to move her hands. She didn't need to let her know just how to sway her hips. They didn't need to speak or utter a single sound. They instinctively knew just how to move with each other in time and beyond. Their love was timeless, unspoken, and drawn from the great well of silent knowing beyond all sight and sound. Through their love, they found forever. Making love, action. Spend some moments in silence today, whether this is a silent day, an evening, an hour, 10 minutes. Try to avoid making a single sound. When the world is silent, does love still exist? Perhaps love pierces the veil and finds us on the other side of our senses, still conscious beyond the physical, beyond the noises, beyond the sounds. Being love, meditation. Engage in the classic meditative practice of releasing all inner dialogue and thought. Release all sound, release all the words. Allow your consciousness to flow free. Proclaiming love, affirmation. I find love even in silence. I know where to go to find my love. I slide through time without a sound. That's great. I slide through time without a sound. Kind of gives me the vibe of a silkworm, a snake, something like that. Something wormy, basically, that turns into a beautiful thing after it's been cocooned. But yeah, for some of you this could be a same-sex relationship, and if it's not, if it is heterosexual, whatever, I don't know, then this is gonna feel like it's meant to be. It's gonna feel like this love is it could proceed, it could work even in silence, even when you don't talk. And I don't mean those petty games where you give each other the silent treatment and stuff like that and then call it love. No, that's not love. That's just, again, petty, silly, juvenile games, really. So if you are experiencing some kind of silent treatment thing from someone, please don't confuse that for love. I mean, you guys know better anyway, but you know, for the sake of it, for some that don't, I guess. But yeah, Beyond Words, your love will stand the test of time, even in silence. Basically, you can be together, you can spend time with each other, and you will not be bored even if you're not speaking words. For some of you, this also means that your love language may be physical touch or quality time together, as opposed to words of affirmation. And for some of you where your love language is actually words of affirmation, I feel like you'll feel incredibly safe with this person even if they don't give you all of the words of affirmations that you feel like you need. And that honestly sounds really iffy, and I'm saying this as someone whose love language is words of affirmations. But I feel like when you find someone like that, and it actually feels safe to be silent together, then your mind may just be like, oh, actually, I can relax. I don't have to think through absolutely fucking everything that could go wrong or right or anything like that. So I feel like this might just anchor some of you, and also feel like there's a lot of feelings here, damn. But the idea is that it would be you can be whoever you want to be, basically. You will feel safe in their presence, even if it is silent, even if they're not talking. And even if you are not talking yourself. So again, it is a call for closeness, but it doesn't have to involve a lot of chatting. But yeah, first cards we have are from the normal Rider-Waite, and we have the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I am almost certain you had another Wheel of Fortune. because I don't think I saw, there was a Wheel of Fortune that didn't look like this, which turned, and I don't think it was in the other part. So I think you have 2 Wheels of Fortune here, but let me not get ahead of myself just in case. But yeah, Knight of Wands here, and yeah, back to the Beyond Words card, that for some of you, your love language really will be what is it, the physical touch, caresses, things like that. Very sexual relationship, very spicy, like really spicy with the Wheel of Fortune as well. So it could go up and down, basically. It could be a bit tumultuous, but in terms of you know, sexual experiences and things, in a good way, not in a bad way, Jesus. Because again, Beyond Words does signify that it will be a relationship where you feel comfortable enough to be quiet with each other and not chat shit or gossip or whatever, you know. You'll be comfortable enough to share everything, but at the same time you'll be comfortable enough to share silence too. So yeah, for some of you, this does mean that this relationship will be quite sexual in nature. That's fine, I mean, if that's what you want anyway, but like at the same time, like, it will feel like you're on top of the world, and sometimes it might feel like you're on the bottom of the world. But I feel like with that one, that kind of happens in every relationship. You just have to be able to mind and regulate your own emotions so that you don't feel like this other person is hurting you consistently or anything like that. Obviously, if they are hurting you, please don't stay in relationships that make you feel like you're on the bottom of the world. But I also can't disregard the fact that there will be times where in a relationship someone is bound to give more than the other person, i.e. 80-20, because they can't give to the same extent in that moment. But the knowledge is that they will be able to provide at another point in time, or for the most part you will feel like there is enough trust in this relationship and backup from the other person, from like actual physical actions, that suggests that even if you are giving 80% of your energy to this relationship right now, they will return it. It's not about keeping score, but it is about trust, and it is about showcasing that you are trustworthy too. So I feel like this person will show you that even if they are very sexual in nature, they can be trusted, basically, through thick and thin, through the ups and the downs, through sickness and health, all of that jazz, basically. Not me reciting wedding vows and stuff, but anyways, or whatever they're called. But yeah, next cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, and we have the Five of Wands and the Star. There we go. Whatever happens, even if there's conflict around you, inside you, outside of you, whatever it is, it will always be healed. This will be a relationship where some of you may meet your match, and if you are someone who is incredibly dramatic and likes to start fights and things like that, it's gotta be said. Okay, if you're not, you're not, but you know, if you are, or if the other person is, whoever likes to start drama fights to get closer to the other person, you don't need to do that to get closer to someone else. You don't need to constantly fight to start things. If you've been in relationships before where it's felt like you had to be dramatic to start fights and things like that to feel closer to another person, so okay, that makes more sense, to be fair. So yeah, starting fights with like words and dramatic and all of that jazz, basically, you don't have to do that anymore. You can actually be silent with this person and you can chill. You can enjoy this relationship, basically, wholly, and there will be faithfulness here. So if you've been with like Lotharios and God knows what else, playboys, playgirls, whatever you want to call it, really, with people who have been unfaithful before, no matter what happens here in this relationship, there will be faithfulness. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands, no matter what happens here, there will be, and I'm just gonna drop the Five of Wands there, but yeah, no matter the circumstances, there will always be healing here. Even if you're at the very bottom, even if both of you are at the very freaking bottom, there will always be healing for both of you, or all people involved, sorry. Hi. But yeah, just trust yourself and trust this other person. Give them a reason to trust you, and also let yourself know that they are trustworthy, but also look for signs that you can trust them, because they will give you the signs if they're trustworthy. They will make it known that they are trustworthy too, even if they want to act like a playboy or a playgirl or whatever the hell they want to act as. There will always be healing in this relationship. So some of you may have maybe meeting your, what is it, karmic soulmates or something. Please don't take that if it doesn't resonate, but like, you know, it will be a soulmate relationship where you get to face yourself like a mirror, and this person will be mimicking certain things as well. But there will be triggers. Hopefully there will be soft triggers, but at the same time, whatever it is, again, there will be healing. So much of it. For some of you also, this can mean that one person in the relationship is always in the spotlight for something dramatic or for something random that is just constantly instigating well drama or something conflicting, basically. Someone might be in the spotlight Someone might be in the spotlight for being incredibly attractive as well, because the Knight of Wands is someone who is relatively attractive and very confident, sometimes bordering on cocky without reason, but that's what cocky means in the first place, I guess. But yeah, whatever the case is, you will be able to relax with this person. Anyways, next cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Six of Air, so Six of Swords, and also the King of Fire. Okay, there we go. This person will be incredibly confident in themselves, and I think they will have reason to feel that confident in themselves, basically. And it's not just about looks here, like literal physical internal reasons to feel well, like they can say somewhat. So yeah, this could be a very sexual relationship, but they know what they're talking about. They can walk the talk, basically. So yeah, very fiery energy, very lust filled, but it can be backed up, basically. With the Six of Air here, this is Venus in, no, sorry, Mercury in what is that, in Aquarius. So some of you may be again, even through the thick and thin, even in silence, you will be fine. You will do really well. But also with Mercury in Aquarius, I am getting slight distance vibes here. So sometimes you may not actually talk, but you can still trust the person to be with you, basically. The friendship here will be very, very strong, whatever the case is. But yeah, also with the Six of Swords, you may be moving from a previous relationship. Well, again, you may have been if you've been dramatic before, or they've been dramatic before, or what. Ugh, dramatic sounds bad though. If you've been looking for chaos personally, or they've been looking for chaos in relationships so as to feel closer, you now no longer feel the need to look for chaos in another person or in yourself to feel sated, like this person cares for you. There's no need to start fights or drama, basically, to feel safe in a relationship here, because this person will show you directly, also indirectly, so for some of you, because distant energy slightly, but yeah, this person will show you that they are trustworthy. Like, you can move forward with yourself, like, wholly, fully, basically. Yeah, I feel like they will show you that you can calm down your mind as well, so you don't have to overthink or feel like they're gonna cheat on you or things like that, basically. Whatever the case is here, you can relax. I feel like I've said that so many times now, and it's just like, but like, some of you do need to know that it is safe for you to just, you know, be present in this relationship, kind of thing. Or if it's like something in the future that's coming towards you, then it will be safe for you to relax in that relationship. But yeah, next cards we have are from the Spiritual Tarot, and it is only major arcana, but we have the Chariot here, and the Moon. And the Moon is so pretty, holy shit, look at it. It's a little cat over here, cute. Just the cat looking at the lady, just, you know, being naked and enjoying her. Well, I don't know if she's enjoying it, but she does look very seductive. So some of you may be seriously fucking attractive as well. Some of you may have kinks as well with this one here. Oh, what, I forgot what it's called when you wear is it pegging? But anyways, it doesn't matter. Some of you may be into that kind of stuff, but yeah. Sorry, my innocent mind. But anyways. Yeah, again, this, I feel like this relationship will be very sexual in nature, and it will be like, it will feel like you're being sated. So you will feel like you are getting your just desserts here with the Chariot and also the Moon. But also all of the other, you know, fiery hot cards, and I don't know, for whatever reason, this also gives me the vibe as well. It might be the little demon figure like thing on the bottom, being watched over by some angels and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, there will be a lot of pleasure in this relationship. It will feel like it's protected as well. No matter how fast it goes, let it. I know that sounds weird, odd advice, but even if it does start really fast, it will calm down. It will slow down of its own accord, kind of thing. But you will feel safe enough to expose yourself wholly with, well, yeah, literally to feel exposed, to be in tandem, to dance like you've known each other for like the whole of your lives, basically. But yeah, the Moon also does give me beyond words vibes, because the Moon is usually, well, it's, you know, it's silent. My words, okay. We had a full moon in Leo very recently, like yesterday, the day before yesterday, whatever. I think it was the day before yesterday, but like the moon just looked gorgeous. It was literally in the sky, like I am gonna be the sun right now because I am that bright, and it was like really fucking cloudy. I don't know where you were or if you even saw the moon, but yeah, it was seriously cloudy, and the moon was still peeking through like the freaking sun. So for some of you, you may date someone who potentially, well, you know, your next relationship kind of thing, your next love, the kind of person they seem to be is they might seem a bit reserved on the outside, or they may seem very confident on the outside but are actually slightly reserved on the inside. So it could be either one or the other. So if they look very reserved on the outside, but I feel like someone will be in the spotlight, and I have a feeling it might be the other person for being attractive or something. Like, it could be you, it could be both of you, to be fair, but one person will be a bit more reserved looking, and they'll actually be seriously boisterous on the inside, and like they know what the hell they're doing, basically. And they know what they're doing with the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here. They know, especially sexually, but also just the energy in general. Bliss. There we go. I'm gonna leave it at that. Last cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Ten of Cups. I love this freaking Ten of Cups. Like, look at her earrings. They're just cups, but it's so cool. And there we go, the Wheel of Fortune again. Like I said, because I did see this drop out, because sometimes they flip out, so I can't always promise that I've never seen the cards in my life, because that would be a lie. But for the most part, I don't actually see the cards. They just, if they flip out and they turn to face me, I see them, and that's that. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you may be very athletic, or they might be very athletic, or do yoga type stuff, contortionist type style things, whatever. Some of you may be working towards your splits. But yeah, I feel like this love will feel like it will go in so many different directions, but it will end up being happy, and it will end up be, oh my god, why can't I speak? I mean, I can, but you know, it will end up being something that doesn't make you question your life, but it makes you feel inspired to do things you've never thought of doing before. If it's yoga, it's yoga, but if it's something else, it will just feel like it's out of your comfort zone, but it feels safe. Does that even make any sense? It will feel like it's coming out of nowhere, basically, but it will make you feel safe, and it will make you feel like you can trust this person no matter what, basically. Through the thick and the thin, you can trust him, especially with the Ten of Cups here. You will be happy here. Both of you will be happy. You will feel like you've moved on from past drama in your life. Even if it wasn't you who was bringing drama, maybe it was your previous ex, whatever you want to call it, really, who was constantly bringing drama to your life. You can drop the swords now, because you don't need to be spiky with this person. You can literally let yourself be your naked goddess / god self, or whatever you want to call it, really. You can just be your beautiful self, soft, and just let it be, basically. Those are the words I have for you. Just let it be, because you will be winning here with this person, but obviously you will be winning on your own as well. But you know, this is a next love reading, so again, I'm assuming it will be with another person or multiple other people if it's a polyamorous thing. But yeah, again, this is what I have for you. Super kinky, for some of you anyway. Well, actually, for most of you, this will be a very kinky relationship, but it will be stable and soft, and like you will feel like you can express yourself no matter what you have in your mind, and this person will make you feel like you are sated. But I feel like you'll be doing the same for them too, so there will be a lot of space for expression, and the spotlight will be here too for some of you. Or for a lot of you, really. But yeah, thank you for being here. If it resonated, feel free to stick around, and yeah, that's it. Thanks, bye.